Imagine this for a moment. You wake up one day and realize you've been operating on autopilot your entire life, chasing deadlines instead of dreams, reacting instead of choosing, living busy but not productive, connected online but disconnected from your purpose. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because their habits are working against them. But what if you could reset everything? What if you could learn the exact habits practiced by the world's most effective leaders, creators, entrepreneurs, and thinkers? That's exactly what Stephen Covey reveals in his legendary book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Today, you're about to hear a deep, powerful, and practical breakdown of each habit, explained in a simple way you can apply immediately. So sit back, relax, and let's begin a journey from the inside out, the journey to your most effective self. Paradigms and principles, the foundation. Before diving into the habits, Covey says something life-changing. The way you see the world determines the way you live in it. These mental lenses are called paradigms. Most people try to change results. Covey says, change your paradigms first. There are 2 mindsets. 1. Personality ethic. The world of shortcuts, tricks, techniques, looking good, not being good. 2. Character ethic. The world of principles, integrity, courage, responsibility, and humility. Covey argues that true success is built on character, not tactics. And before you succeed with others, you must succeed with yourself. That leads us to the first 3 habits, the private victory. Blue, habit 1. Be proactive. Everything begins with responsibility. Not blame, not excuses, not circumstances. Responsibility, the ability to choose your response. Reactive people say, I can't. That's just how I am. They made me angry. Proactive people say, I choose. I decide my path. My emotions are mine, not someone else's. Covey introduces 2 circles. Circle of concern. Things we worry about but can't control. Weather, politics, other people's opinions. Circle of influence. Things we can control. Our actions, habits, thoughts, reactions, words, and effort. Proactive people invest their energy in their circle of influence, and this circle grows. Reactive people focus on the circle of concern, and it shrinks. This habit gives you power, the power to rewrite your future through your choices. Green, habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Most people live by accident. Effective people live by design. Covey invites you to imagine your own funeral. Harsh? Yes. Transformative? Absolutely. What do you want your family, your friends, your coworkers, your community to say about you? This perspective forces you to define what truly matters. Your mission statement, a short declaration of who you want to be, what values guide you, what impact you want to make. It becomes your compass, the standard against which you measure decisions. And here's the key. Habit 2 is leadership, deciding what matters most. The next habit is management, living those decisions. Red, habit 3, put first things first. This is where theory becomes reality. It's easy to set priorities. It's hard to live them. Covey introduces the time management matrix. There are 4 quadrants. Quadrant 1, urgent and important. Emergencies, crises, last-minute tasks. Quadrant 2, not urgent, but important. This is where effectiveness is born. Health, relationships, planning, learning, creativity, skill development, long-term projects, spiritual growth. Quadrant 2 is the habit of powerful people. Quadrant 3 is urgent but not important. Interruptions, unnecessary meetings, notifications. Quadrant 4 is not urgent and not important. Time-wasting distractions. People fail because they spend their lives in quadrant 3 and 4. People succeed because they deliberately live more in quadrant 2. This habit requires discipline, the discipline to say no to the unimportant so you can say yes to your future. Blue. Habit 5. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. This is the habit that changes marriages, friendships, leadership, and parenting. Most people don't listen. They reload. They listen to reply, not to understand. Covey says, you cannot influence someone who doesn't feel heard. Empathetic listening means hearing the words, feeling the emotions, seeing the perspective. Not judging, not interrupting, not fixing immediately. When people feel understood, they open up, they calm down. Only then is it your turn to express your point of view clearly and respectfully. Communication becomes partnership instead of battle. Yellow. Habit 6. Synergize. Synergy means the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. It is creativity. It is teamwork. It is innovation. 1 + 1 = 3 or more. Synergy happens when differences are valued, egos are lowered, ideas mix, trust is present, people feel safe to speak. Most conflict is simply the absence of synergy. They defend instead of explore. They compete instead of collaborate. Synergy turns disagreements into discoveries. It creates solutions no one could make alone. This is the habit of teamwork, brainstorming, collaboration, and collective genius. Brown. Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. This habit protects all the others. You are not a machine. Your energy, clarity, health, and motivation need constant renewal. Covey teaches that you have 4 dimensions. 1. Physical. Exercise, rest, nutrition, movement. 2. Mental. Reading, learning, planning, writing, challenges. 3. Social, emotional, relationships, communication, empathy, love, service. 4. Spiritual, purpose, meditation, reflection, values, meaning. When you sharpen the saw, you think better, you feel better, you perform better, you live better, you grow continuously. Neglect these and your effectiveness collapses. Renew yourself and everything becomes possible. Conclusion. The 7 habits are not quick tricks. They're not hacks. They're not shortcuts. They are a blueprint, a philosophy for living a principled, empowered, effective life. Here they are one more time. Be proactive. You are the creator of your life. Begin with the end in mind. Know your destination. Put first things first. Live your priorities. Think win-win. Let everyone grow. Seek first to understand, then to be understood. Synergize. Value differences. Sharpen the saw. Renew your energy and purpose. Mastering these habits don't just change what you achieve, it changes who you are becoming. Thank you for joining this journey. If you found this powerful and inspiring, consider sharing it with someone who deserves to reach their next level of effectiveness. And remember, your habits shape your destiny. Start shaping wisely.